is a real crowd pleaser. Small world, all her friends know me. Young bull living like an old geezer. Release the cash, watch it fall.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So I did my brows off camera and then we're going to move right into priming our eyes. So I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toffee. And I'm just going to put a little bit over both of my eyelids and then blend that out with the damp beauty blender. To set the concealer, I'm just going to take my Mercier TLSP and then use a Kat Von D setting powder brush just to buff that right over the concealer and keep it in place. Now, starting with my eyes, I'm going to go into my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm going to start with the shade whatever that is in that corner that you see right there. I forgot what that's called. But it's just a nice base shade to use right under my brow bone, and then I'm going to buff that into the transition area so that way when I move into my more brown tones, I'm not going to have such a harsh line. So now I'm taking the shade Puree, and I'm using a diffuse taper blending brush and putting that right into the transition area. And then I'm going to take Summer Yum with a more dense blending brush, and I'm going to take that right into the crease or just above the crease area. To give the crease some more depth, I'm going to take the shade Charmed I'm Sure, and I'm going to take that on a tiny blending brush and put that right into the crease area and a little bit into my outer V as well. And then I'm going to take my Lorac Unzip Gold palette and just go right into the outer V with the shade Unedited that you see here in this corner. And I'm going to focus that on the very outer edges and right above my lash line. Now for the shade that really makes this look, I'm taking K-Not Beauty in the shade Copper, and this is a very nice pigmented creamy almost foil eyeshadow, and when you apply it with your fingers, as you can see, it is super pigmented and it goes on very smooth, so I highly recommend it. And these shadows are from a company that specializes in all-natural mineral-based cosmetics, so be sure to check them out. They have really great products and they are good for you as well. Now I'm just going to take some of those same shades I used in my transition and crease areas and blend out the edges of where I put that foil shadow. To line my eyes, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild H2O Proof liner, and I've really been practicing trying to get my wing to go in the right angle. So as you can see here, I'm measuring from the edge of my nose up toward my brow bone, and I'm just going to try to get that wing to go in the right direction. Now, as usual, I'm going to apply my lashes off camera, and I'm using the Eylure number 117s. And I also cleaned up that wing with a little bit of concealer, and now we're going to go into priming our face using our Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Primer. For foundation today, I'm just going to take my Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade Amber Honey, and I'm going to apply that with my Real Technique stippling brush. And then I'm taking that same LA Girl Pro Conceal that I used to prime my eyelids and using that as a highlighting concealer as well. I'm just going to take that under my eyes, right over the cheek area, and then down the center of my face, down the center of my nose, the middle of my forehead, and I'm also going to do a little bit on my chin. Now to contour, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in the shade Earth, and we're just going to put that right at the jawline and a little bit around the forehead as well to try to take that 5 head into a forehead, and I'm going to put that under my jawline as well. And now I'm taking my damp beauty blender and just blending all of that out. To set the highlight areas, I'm taking my favorite Dermablend Loose Setting Powder in the shade Warm Saffron, and I'm going to take that same damp beauty blender and just pat that onto the areas where I applied my LA Girl Pro Conceal. And then I will be blending everything out with my beauty blender on the bottom side that I hadn't touched already to blend out the contour areas. Now I'm just taking a little bit more of that Laura Mercier powder and buffing everything out. And then I'm going to use my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark. And I'm just going to take that contour shade and give my nose a little bit more structure with a small blending brush. And now I'm taking my MAC Fix Plus and I'm just going to spray that to blend everything in. And then I'm taking my L'Oreal Voluminous Manga Mascara to blend my upper lashes with the falsies as well as define my lower lashes. And I didn't show this, but I took those same transition shades that I used up top and smoked out my lower lash line as well just to give it some more depth. And for highlight, we're going to take our Nicole Glow Kit and we're going to use the shade 143 in that bottom right corner. And I'm just going to put that at the tops of my cheekbones and then down the bridge of my nose. Now for our lips, I'm going to take my lip kit from the Bold brand in Bayou, and I'm just going to take that blue liner and line my lips. And now I'm taking the liquid lipstick from that kit, and I'm just going to fill in my lips. And as usual with the Bold brand lip kits, I go ahead and apply 2 layers of my liquid lipsticks so that they have the right opacity. And these formulas are a little bit thinner so that you can do that and not have any cracking of the liquid lipstick.
Never thought that we'd go this far. Don't stop now. Reaching for a distant star. Don't stop now. Isn't it strange how we're safe and home? So that I count in days until the second blow. If you're gonna make those shades, you have to let me know. Turn the shit around, start it up the youngs.
And that's going to be all for the look. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you.
Fat girl still trying to get even. Haters mad for whatever reason. Smoke in the air, binge drinking. They lose it when the DJ drops the knee.